Creator Class 3 is officially done. Duh. Look. I know we all saw this coming, and I know some people were pulling for this event, like, hey, it was out of Anisa's and Anisa's husband's hands now, it's in someone else. I hope it's a success. I hope they get to watch it be a success. And so, screw that noise. That deserved to fail. It deserved to fall flat on its face. Anything that had the stink of Ian's taint and Anisa's probably equally stinky vagina deserved to fail. I don't know if her stuff stinks, but it probably does. The guy doesn't shower. Let's be real. If he's sticking his stuff in her stuff, it's got to stink too. Anyway, that sick thought out of your heads. I'm sorry if I ruined breakfasts. Anyways, breakfast is ruined. Who used to say that? Anyway. It's the Schadenfreude in me. Like, those of you that have followed me for any bit of a minute, you know that I love seeing these epic falls from grace, especially when it comes to internet personalities. Because you got such a good thing going like you did with Idubbbz. You had such a loyal audience. You were raking in millions of dollars, and it's all gone because of some bitch. Some bitch. Like, let's be real. This bitch Anisa coming into his life ruined everything he had. I mean, his sex life that exists now is great, I'm sure, because it went from nothing to something. That's got to be a plus. But as far as his career goes, he's screwed. Do you think he has enough humility to actually go out and start working a real job? Hell no. Him not having to work the grind and sitting there and make internet videos like that. Shit, he was living the dream. Have a loyal audience where he could drop every single slur out there and still make millions and not get canceled. What more could someone ask for? Okay, people that don't want to use slurs, okay, fine, whatever. That's not your cup of tea. The bottom line is he had such a good thing going. He was completely untouchable. He had such a loyal audience. And then he let his bitch-ass wife call the shots on everything. I don't know why his channel still has that IDUBBZ on it. It should be called Anisa's Husband. Anisa's Husband. Because that guy with the I name, he died years ago. This bitch drug that shit out to the front yard, put a bullet in its head, dug a hole next to the septic tank, put him in it, and then somehow the septic tank smelled better. But anyway, besides that, this guy died years ago. Idubbbz, as we know it, is gone. Like, me just saying it, I go like, what? Whoa, what was that foreign word I just said there? Oh, that's right. That's the name that guy used to go by. I forgot all about that. Anyways, that guy died years ago. And it just... I have no respect, no sympathy, no nothing. I know that's a double negative. No nothing for someone that gets such a just public castration in front of everyone. Like, man up. Like, God, I'm not saying that you don't have to be subservient in any way, shape, or form to a woman, but man, when you get pulled by the side by the farmer like your little sheep and you get your little sheep nuts cut off in front of everyone and put on a plate and serve at Chevy Chase and Funny Farm, God, is that a reference anyone even got? Like, how can I have sympathy for this man? I'm laughing at his demise. Ha 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 ha! Man. And to see Creator Clash ultimately fail, something that was this little flash in the pan thing that had an ounce of success at first and failed at second iteration and a third iteration that barely got off the ground, that had a fight card assembled, that fully got submarined because of a stupid hit piece that Anisa instructed her husband to do on one of the best friends that Ian has ever had online in Ethan Klein. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Well, Ian wasn't, Anisa's husband wasn't thinking. Anisa was the one thinking. She's the one that wants to get up Hassan's crack and worship him and lick his ball sack clean and all that stuff. Like, she's the one that wants to get into that little socialist world. And look where it got you. You're going to need socialism to survive now, honey, or else you're going to have to start working at Walmart or something else with the wage workers. Like, my dream scenario in this is that Anisa and Anisa's husband actually have to go out and become one of the wage workers of the world. Because, let's be real, they despise that. They despise that. They've been living the Gucci life. I think anyone that has a Rolex should be robbed. Oh, you're walking around with your little designer bag worth 10,000 grand plus? Shut up, bitch. Anyway. Good luck getting a real job having an OnlyFans page, bitch. Anyway. I am so reveling in this demise because, number one, I was a huge fan of Idubbbz. And when I see someone just like I said, get their balls physically mutilated off their body in front of public and not have an ounce of a spine to stand up against it happening, I can't have respect for that person. No matter how much of a fan of his content it was, I can't have respect for that person anymore. See, damn right I'm making a video with the celebration lights going off in my mom's basement. Some people actually still believe that, by the way. But anyway, Creator Clash 3 has failed, and now all of a sudden people are shouting out, like Nathan, the dad character, the guy who I only know for being a part of one of the worst AVGN episodes ever. I forget what it was called, that 360 motion capture thing, not a motion capture thing. It tracks your movement, and it's supposed to move the characters on the screen for you by the motions. Anyways, the funniest thing about that is that the motion got so out of control that they destroyed everything in the room because James is so obsessed with one of the most overrated movies of all time. It's a mad, 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 mad world. He wanted to recreate a scene from that. Oh, God. Anyway. God. Anyway. That shitty AVGN reference aside. This dad character now is coming out. He has everything in the world to say. Now the event's canceled because he was banking on a $10,000 payday to help get him through the year. A guy who is married was banking on a $10,000 payday to get him through the year, and he's 44 years old. And like the Keno Casino guy said, it's like, what were you thinking? You're banking on a $10,000 payday on an event like this, coming out of Creator Clash 2, which was an abysmal failure, and let me see. A good career choice at this point would be to bank on $10,000 for something that is such a risky venture because the second iteration of it was such a colossal failure that, hey, honey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go ahead and you know that $10,000 we need? Problem solved. I'm going to be a part of Creator Clash 3. Oh, what's that? Wasn't the second one an abysmal failure, honey? You're absolutely right, it is. But guess what? I'm going to be in part 3 and it's going to work out. Yeah. I know, it is getting a bunch of ton of negativity online and everything, but I'm still going to be a part of it. Oh, and guess what? I'm not going to say anything negative about it until it fails. Where was this energy before? It was failing and nosediving for weeks and months on end, and this guy only wants to pipe up when it's officially dead? You dumbass? It's like anyone involved with this was either brainless, clueless, or just brainless and clueless. Like you must have I couldn't believe someone who I admire online in LA Beast went and wanted to be a part of this event, was going to be part of the main event. My only excuse I could possibly think of in my mind is that he didn't know what happened with Creator Clash 2. But still, even when he made his announcement on Facebook and stuff, I saw the comments saying like, ooh, you're taking kind of a risk because this Creator Clash 2 didn't really do that good. There was a lot of shady things behind the scenes and whatnot. So like he had to know right away. But again, maybe he committed to something unknown of the exact parameters of how things shook down before. And maybe he only knew about Creator Clash 1 being a success. Who knows? Anyways, someone like him, he's not going to make a public spectacle out of this. He did reference it once in one of his last videos, but I don't foresee him coming out to like join like some class action lawsuit or something like that, which I would love to see kind of Dad and a bunch of other people that were going to fight in this event try and do a class action lawsuit, because I could see like one of the defenses and even the judge saying when he's rendering a verdict, he or she is rendering a verdict, saying like, well, Dad, weren't you part of Creator Clash 2? Didn't you see all the failure that was? And weren't you aware of like everything that happened behind the scenes? Why would you be a part of part 3 and expect to get a payday out of that? Why would you expect it to be a success at all? Why would you expect it to even happen after what happened with part 2? And that's the thing. There was plenty of people like even I remember like a dose of Buckley made a video. It was like almost like a year ago when they first announced this, saying like, why is this even happening? Are we kidding ourselves into thinking it's going to be a success at all? And like, I was saying the same thing. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, the second this was announced, number one, I heard LA Beast was on. I was like, wow, why did he decide to be a part of this? And two, why did the event decide to even be a thing? Like, what were they thinking? Anyway, so anyways, I could see like one of the defenses being, if there's going to be some sort of class action lawsuit, it's like, well, what were you stupid asses thinking was going to come from this? Did you think there was honestly going to be an event? Like, that there was honestly going to be money to share? That you would honestly get a $10,000 bonus? Like, what the hell? What? Anyway, just the amount of stupidity to go around in all of this to so many people is so laughable at this point. So laughable. But don't worry, we got a new chapter of this starting. Anisa has promised, and I hope she keeps this promise. She's promised to become a streamer now. Well, to continue doing streams now. And I guess that's going to be the primary, monetary supplement in their lives right now, because I don't see what the hell Idubbbz can do to make content-wise right now, because his audience is just sticking their nose up at him, then some. I don't know what the hell you could possibly do at this point. You could try to do another content cop on, who knows? Who cares at this point? Who cares about what some castrated guy has to say about anything right now? And we all know whatever he's saying is either going to be approved by his wife or completely scripted by his wife. So who gives a shit? Have her come out and do the content cops, asshole. Anyway, I just wanted to get, I felt a little bit of the old Archfiend here. I almost dropped an F-bomb in this video. God damn it, motherfucker. Anyway, there we go. There's a little bit of the old Archfiend, that little, just talking about the old Archfiend, bubbled up, and I had to drop an F-bomb on camera there for you. Anyways, I just love seeing these people fail when they have such a good thing that they squander. You stupid asses. Oh, God. I just had to make a video today. I even sat back on this 2 days. I was like, let me collect my thoughts. And make it as coherent, because I shoot these things in one take. I want to sound as coherent as possible. I brainstormed this over a day. I almost put a full 15 minutes of effort into making this video before I turned the camera on today. Oh my gosh, do I go out and then some for you guys? Man. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. I need to do some push-ups or something now. So, let's sit back, let's watch the next chapter unfold here, and let's see what this fragile bitch has to do now, because Anisa, if I've seen a fragile bitch in my life, boy, if she ain't the dictionary definition of one, I don't know what is. This bitch is going to crack. Trust me. We're going to see a show, the likes of which we've never seen. It is going to be 10 fireworks extravaganzas in one. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to see this girl just completely implode. We might actually see the first ever live implosion on a live stream of a human being. I think it's possible. We can make it happen if we keep dumping on this girl and her ballless husband. We can make it happen. We can see an actual physical implosion live on Twitch or wherever she's going to broadcast from. Let's do it. Anisa Implosion 2025. Let's get it done. That is all.